So we have breakfast sandwiches most every morning. Not every morning, every Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a fried egg on like one of those flaky layer biscuits. And then we'll add cheese, whatever kind of cheese we have, and whatever kind of like easy meat we have, like bacon or salami or ham or whatever it is. They're like egg sandwiches, egg McMuffins, but instead of going to McDonald's, we just make them at home.
I
Oh,
actually
is that the
prefer
picture you
one.
sent us one time?
Yeah, I'm sure I've sent it to you before.
I might have to start copying that. That sounds
Yeah.
really good.
Instead of driving to McDonald's and getting their food, we just make them at home.
We've been making BLTs probably once every other week. They're so fucking
Yo,
good.
yo, did you add an egg to the BLT?
I did add an egg to the BLT,
I'm
and
telling you, it's life changing.
bruh, it went from a
Life-changing.
BLT to like a BLT.
No, it's not a BLT. It's a belt. Bacon, egg, lettuce, and tomato. It's a belt.
I want a whole belt.
See? Another time, the first time in your life you have ever said, "I want a belt."
Right? Because I don't want a belt ever.
Hmm.
They're
Nah.
not fun. They're not comfy. I wear them because I have to. Like it's
Society says we
utility.
have to wear belts.
Exactly. That's the only reason I do it.
Well,
Um,
everybody, welcome to the PvP podcast, where we talk about eating foods and belts.
Did we already start?
Yeah, we've been started.
recording.
shit.
That's the
all
best
of that?
time to start, man. When they see us having normal conversations, is the best time
Oh my
to start.
god.
Oh,
You
man.
can't you can't go wrong with it.
You
I said
can't.
anything wrong. We're talking about eating BLT. What was it again?
BLTs, but you can't call it. But when you add eggs, it's no longer a BLT. It becomes a belt.
It's a belt. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wear a belt when I eat that.
Nope.
I don't want to wear a belt, and that was our second point.
True. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
I'm good. Yeah.
I have an interview tomorrow at UF.
Oh,
Really?
Yep. I'm pretty hyped. So this is interview number 2.
What?
spirit
Yeah,
energy.
Thank you. I go in and I'm doing like some testing stuff. They want me to like troubleshoot some issues. Like that'll be the test, and then we go from there.
How in depth is your
Then
IT
mom.
experience? Greg?
How
I
in-depth?
never knew. Yeah, like I didn't really know like what all you knew, or I didn't
Help
know
desk.
you were in class for.
Help desk stuff. Like
Oh,
so
okay. So
I can do entering tickets, things like that. And I have the ability to learn more IT stuff. I just need to be taught it.
oh yeah.
And then with like some of the things at the help desk, you do them so sparingly. Like you'll like set up a printer once every 3 weeks. You can't really get those steps
Yeah.
in your head in
Oh,
once every 3 weeks.
I know all about that. Yeah, it's repetition, man. If you don't use it, you lose it.
Exactly.
That's-
But otherwise, it seems like the position's mainly what I already do, like punching in
It's-
tickets, telling people how to reset their passwords, installing software, that sort of thing. But I will do occasional like hardware setups just because it's in the psych building. So I will have to sometimes maybe take a computer to an office or something. Which whatever, okay, I don't care. Pay me, I'll do it.
Pay me my money.
Yep.
I know that's right. What's the position? It's just help desk.
It's just a IT help desk technician for the psych department.
Psych department. What's the
Right, like the psych department. Like each one of their departments has its own tech support department. That's insane. But then
It
again,
is. It's
UF
crazy.
massive, so I get it.
Yeah.
Nah. Craig, your mic is up in the air.
Thank you.
There you go.
There we go. Now I can hear you. I had to increase your volume on Discord. I was like, man, why does he sound like so low? I know that mic's really
Am
good.
I here? Hang
There
on.
we go.
Oh, yeah, no,
Can
there we
you
go.
hear me?
Oh, yeah, we hear you. Let me turn you down.
There it is. Nah, man. Crank it up. Let's hear it.
All right.
Bro, thank you for letting me borrow these. I can't wait to buy some. I already told Christy, I'm like, yo, these are my first investment. These things are amazing.
Oh, yeah,
They
man.
work so well.
They sound really good.
When you
They
start
do.
streaming, yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
know
was
that mic's
the
really
first
good.
game I ran, I was using these, and I was like, oh, I know where you're coming from.
I can hear you.
Bro, I was like, I was like, yeah, these work.
Mm.
This is what non-cheap headphones feel like.
That's what's up.
Word. So
Well, we thank Harry for allowing you to borrow those.
No
praise the
problem.
Harry.
No problem, guys.
I don't have spare headsets. All I have is that Legend of Zelda pair,
Mm.
but
Bro, I
they're
don't
not
have
even
spare
comfortable.
headsets.
I mean, comfortable. They're not comfortable to wear. Really, they're just for show.
I feel like comfortable is the better word.
Comfortable. Yeah, they're not. They're comfortable at all. Like,
Well, I mean,
they look
I didn't,
nice.
I didn't really have a spare headset, but I didn't have a headset that I used for PlayStation or anything because I don't play multiplayer games.
Mm-hmm.
So for the longest time, I had been eyeing the PlayStation headset because I know it was configured to
Holy
have
crap!
the
You have
audio
them already.
profiles. Yeah, the
They
audio
look good.
profiles for like the PlayStation architect created audio profiles for
Mm-hmm.
certain games with these headsets. And so I was
Ooh.
like, okay, so if I was gonna get a headset, I would get that. And
So
they're
it's
easy.
almost like proprietary sound.
Right, right. And so I was like, okay, so it's a pretty easy buy if that's what I want, but I just never pulled the trigger because I don't really have any reason to have a headset because I have a surround sound system in my living room. So I don't need both. But now that I'll maybe occasionally be playing some online games,
Oh, you know we will be.
We will.
I'll invest in a pair of headphones I've been eyeing anyways, and then now I have a spare. So yeah.
I have
Random question.
Mm.
How long have you had that arm and mic?
You just got those.
Just got them.
Those are
I don't
new?
know. I had them last week.
Yeah, that was the
but-
first time you had it set
Yeah.
up.
Mhm.
I have
How
to buy
hard was
me
the
a
setup?
boomer.
Incredibly simple. I mean, the arm is basically one piece. It's two pieces, and then
Yeah.
like
Was
the
it
microphone.
was it a clamp or bolt?
Yes, it has a bolt that clamps. so it like spins and it clamps to the bottom of the desk.
Kind of
kinda
like how the
Mon-
monitor
the-
stands would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
monitor stands.
that's what I was picturing. I'm glad we all went there at the same time. Fucking
And then
nerds.
the microphone is just a USB. So I mean, like it's
No,
you
it's
screw it in
not.
the
There's
bottom
no
and
way.
it's USB, nice and easy.
Respect.
So,
That's
yeah, it
what's
didn't
up.
take very long at all. And the stand itself's not particularly expensive. I don't know, $25 max on Amazon. And then the microphone was on sale. It's a Razer Siren X, I think. Not
Oh, we got
sponsored.
a Razer fanboy.
Not
Where's the
not
green?
sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored. But if you're listening, Razer, I am interested. But no, it was on it was on a deep discount, so I got it. I can't remember. It's less than $50, so I was like, okay, all right.
So the arm and the mic were two separate purchases?
Mhm.
Okay. Like they look like they were built for each other, or is that just like a universal thing that can be found?
It's a pretty standard thing.
Like I don't know. I've always thought the Boon and like arm mics just have that really professional
look to them.
Yeah,
Yeah, it just looks good. I just need to get the boom arm now.
Mhm.
Like my mic,
the late night Harry show.
I just need that boom arm, and then bam,
Yeah, I'm
I'll
telling
be
you,
in
man.
business.
$22 Amazon Prime shipping. I got
All
it.
right, so what's
today.
let's hop into our first topic. Did you guys want to do your 3 Pokemon first, or which protagonist you would give a Pokemon to, or what that protagonist Pokemon would be?
I want to do 3 faves first.
Let's do 3 faves.
Your 3 faves? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Craig, since this was yours, what?
Oh, this was
are
my
your
idea?
3? Yeah, this was your idea.
Oh, my
You
bad.
forget you post so much stuff in there. It's good, but you don't write it down.
Oh man.
Okay, so my number 1 all-time favorite is
Mhm.
Absol. Absol's that dog, like with no evolution except for later they gave it a mega evolution. It's got that horn on its head that like swoops up. I call it the emo wolf. Like, and I don't know why. Like the first time I saw it, I was like, yo, and it was in Sapphire. I was like, yo, what is that? Like just walking around, and I'd never seen it. And I was like, I want that. I gotta catch that. So immediately caught it, and then I found out it could learn fly and aerial ace, and I was like, but it's a wolf. But I'm like, so Absol number 1. After that, it's Flygon. Because he was another in Sapphire again, another shocker for me. Because like he evolved from a Trapinch, and Trapinch just looked like a little ant. Like he's this ant with a huge head, the same size as his body, and like a zigzag mouth, like a zipper, and tiny little black beady eyes. Like so, just picture an oversized ant. And I was like, I bet this evolves into something cool. And I just decided to start training it. And I want to say it was level 35 or 36. It turned into a Flygon, which was a dragon bug type. And I was like, hell yeah, because it looked so cool because it had like the little goggles over his eyes, like he was like an anime character. He was like, no, I'm the protagonist. So I really liked him and Scizor, just because Scizor was so legit. Like the first time I saw Scizor, I was like, oh, that's dope. That's dope. Like if you gonna give a Scyther evolve, that's the evolve you give him. Like, yes, that's the only acceptable evolve of Scyther. Claim the Cleaver Axe thing, I'm sorry, is lame. It's stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Like
It sucked. I didn't like it.
no,
It looks like
it looks
it didn't even look good. And he
no, it
doesn't
didn't
look
even
like a
have
threat, really. He looks like,
he
dude,
doesn't
I feel
he
bad
looks
for you. It's like an
he's like
Edward
a
Scissorhand moment right there.
you know what? Like all they did was take a pterodactyl and clip its wings. Because pterodactyls used to walk like that with like that hooky. Well, that's all they did. I was like, that's lame. But Scizor is
Yeah,
he wants
Scissor's
smoke. He like
that's
you
a good
see
one.
him in the forest, you go the other way.
I didn't like.
But
Did you catch him in a portal in one of the
Scizor, no, I
space
still haven't
rips?
even found him yet. Like I
Oh,
haven't seen him once. I've been trying, but I haven't found
uh,
him once.
I,
Oh, you
I
suck.
wish I could tell you where I stumbled. I could probably turn the game on and tell you where I stumbled across him.
It's no biggie. I've been enjoying just having fun messing around in the game. Like it's the last game that I had, the last Pokemon game that I had that much fun, like just having fun in the world was Sapphire. And like which is the one where like all pretty much all three of my favorites came from just because like it was so new. Like Sapphire was the first game I had played for Pokemon since I want to say Blue, red or blue. I want to say blue. So it was years and I didn't have a Game Boy Advance. So like finally getting able to play one, just it was awesome. But all right, I'm done.
Cool.
You want to go?
Sure. I will give you my top three, which aren't a big surprise. Of course, the first one is my boy Charizard. Rocked him. Anytime I can get him, I get him. Like I don't care. Like he needs to be in my squad at all times. If I can, that's just my go-to fire type is him. My next one is Lucario.
Ooh,
Lucario's my
okay.
boy. He
Drippy.
all about the
Drippy.
hands getting in there. I swore I thought when he first like they showed him, I thought he was a legendary. But
He's not a
yeah,
legendary?
no, he's not. I thought he was, but no,
How is Lucario
he's
not a legendary?
he's like a dark psychic fighting type.
That's wild.
Yeah, like because he has like fighting moves and then he can do shadow balls. But so it's like a dark fighter. It's weird.
Spear,
Yeah.
Bone Club. Like he's broken.
He's all about getting in there and giving you the business.
I
My
watched the death battle
third.
with
Well, who?
Lucario and Ranamai.
Mario won, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
My third. Man, I'm thinking of like what I would want in my lineup, and because Lucario would be my fighter, I wouldn't want to have another fighter. And since I basically have Charizard as my fighter, as my flying and fire, now that he's like considered a flying fire or flying dragon, like whichever one they're trying to give him.
Which is
Because
just
they
like
always
the
change
fact
it
that he
up.
hasn't
and
always been a
it's-
dragon is mind.
Yeah, you're just fire. You're just fire. That's all you were. I would be rocking Totodile. Because Totodile's the hype man. You throw him out and he's getting hyped for you. You be like, yeah, we'll do that. Him or Greninja?
Oh, Greninja's a good one, yeah.
Greninja's like he's really good. I like Greninja too.
So I've only seen Greninja in like the animated with Ash. I've never seen him in the game.
Man, let me tell you, Greninja in Smash is my boy.
Oh, he's in the game?
Yeah,
Smash
dude,
Bros?
he's my
Yeah,
fast
yeah,
character. Yeah, he's Yeah, he's a straight up hand to hand too. He be
That
getting in
tells you
there.
how often I've played Smash and how many homies played the
He,
Pokemon characters. Mm, Like we would all get Cloud, Ike, Sword users, and just beat the hell out of each
dude,
other.
I used to get sword users all the time, and I finally started branching out because the sword users some of them wouldn't be fast enough to deal with, like Falco and Fox. These
True,
or
they are
Captain Falcon.
very
They're quick, so you got to
1,
get somebody to
2,
go
3.
against them. Yeah.
Hmm.
So, Great
Alright.
Ninja's my boy.
All right, so my turn. So, I very much
This
like
is my
Craig.
thesis.
Welcome to my TED Talk. So very much like Craig, I haven't played like any of the new generations. I just haven't. I don't know. The last one I beat was Ruby and Sapphire. That was the last generation I beat, and like I don't know, just kind of fell off after that. So the first two are going to be from the first generation because those are the ones that I know the best. And first one's going to be the Alakazam, like evolutionary line. Like I can't pick a favorite between Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam.
We'll count that as one. Respect.
So like just that whole lineage there, super cool. Just like the psychic type, you know, super rare, hard to catch. I know it's the bane of everybody's existence because you can't hardly catch them. But like once you get
Bruh.
them, I mean, once
That
you get them,
teleport.
they are a powerhouse. I mean, like they're just amazing. And the fact that Alakazam has to be traded to evolve is just it's just another step up. Like you could have a Kadabra forever if you play the game by yourself, but if you have a friend or a family member that has a version, you can trade it and get an Alakazam.
I'm glad Arceus allowed that
The
item.
link cable
Yeah.
mode, yeah,
For
exactly.
us who don't
yeah.
have friends.
Oh well, I mean, all of us have the game.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
true.
true. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Do you have a Diamond and Pearl?
The remakes.
Yeah. Because the only way to get Darkrai is to have the data from one of those games
Okay.
on there.
Yeah, you can put it in your Switch. I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Sweet.
I say like I'm not gonna have already brought my Switch in anyways.
With all his games to be.
I know. So I don't know. It's just something really cool about the psychic types. You know, they have the spoons and stuff like that. And you know, I'm a 2000s, you know, late 90s, 2000s kid. So the Matrix, you know, bending the spoon, you know, and so it's like the psychic thing. So, really cool. Like him a lot. The next one's gonna be, and this one's kind of a weird one, but Hitmonlee.
Oh.
So Hitmonlee.
Okay.
You are a man of culture, sir.
So like
Man
of
of
culture.
true culture.
So like Hitmonchan is super cool because the character learns all the elemental punches. Like I get it. That's cool. But I don't care because Hitmonlee is just he's all legs. Like it doesn't matter. I don't care about which one's the
And he
superior
looks
one.
so dope.
I mean, so cool. Like he looks like he is there to mess you up.
He gonna kick that temple off your head.
Like literally, he's just like they're just like go electric mouse, and this is a freaking jujitsu fighter that you just pulled out.
Like
And
he
you're just
comes
like,
out.
oh, that's okay. And he's like, no, don't worry about it. He'll be all right.
He good. He good. You better watch out. He gonna kick you in the head again.
Bruh,
You know,
and the
see, that's
leg
why I used to really
extended,
like.
right?
That's why I used to like
Could the leg
Primate.
extend?
Yeah, they were like wiggly legs. Yeah.
Primate used to be my boy. I took up against them.
Oh,
Primate was just.
He was a good one.
Yeah, in the OG series, like if they remade one of the OGs ones, Primate's he's in my party. Because I'll go straight up to Brock and just low kick his ass to death.
Yeah. Does Ambipom evolve?
I think
Like the monkey with the two tails? Is that the max evolve?
Yeah, he evolves into a bigger monkey with two tails. It's just a bigger ass monkey.
So is there 3 versions or just?
Oh
two?
no, there's just 2. There's him with the one tail and then he evolves to the big ass one with 2 tails.
Okay, so after you got the 2 tails, that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
The fuck, he gonna have 3 hands?
Well, I was thinking maybe he just becomes a gorilla and just gets like a fist for a tail.
He wish.
Basically, I mean.
So the third one I was gonna do was gonna be another from first generation, and I thought, nah, let me branch out. You know, I was gonna say Cubone. That's what I was gonna say.
Ooh.
But I have a very similar Pokemon that I like. Have you heard of Shadinja?
What?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's the an evolved form of Ninjask or Nincada.
Okay, hold on. What's his name again?
Shadinja.
I feel like I've only seen it in pictures.
So Shadinja is
I
He's
didn't
like a, he's like a. Let me see. How do I say this? He's like a glass cannon. So like, he has 1 hit point,
Oh, this bug.
Okay.
and he's bug
Yeah, I
and he's
remember
bug
that.
ghost. He's bug ghost, and so like nothing can hit him. And so like, he only has 1 hit point. So it doesn't matter like what level he's on. He never gets any more than 1 hit point, but nothing can hit him. Next to nothing can hit him.
What?
Yeah.
I
And
didn't know
so
that.
like, and the way you get him is super cool. Super cool. It's like a meta way to get this guy. So basically you evolve a Ninkata, and if you have an empty slot in your party, the shell, the husk that the Ninkata evolves out of becomes a Pokemon. And that husk is Shadinja. It's a sentient
That's legit.
discarded
That's
husk.
legit.
And it just
Wow.
and it, dude, it's super cool. Like I was just like, what? And it only has 1 HP. Oh man, like it's a super cool one.
How'd
So
you find out about that?
the internet for
Interwebs?
sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I didn't even.
I almost never have an empty slot in my party, and never
Who
would I
does?
have
Does.
one.
Who has
And
empty slots in their party? You're
and
a sociopath.
I would never have one if I'm evolving people. Like if I'm at the point where I've played with a crew for so long that I'm evolving them, I'm not gonna have an empty party, an empty slot.
Mhm.
Like
Does
I
Arceus
catch.
have New Game Plus?
I don't know, does it? I stopped playing it after the first week, so I don't know, but
Oh, never mind then. I thought you beat it and we're just done.
nope. I am done. I just didn't beat it.
Oh, wait, RCS?
Yeah.
He's like, I put in those 20 hours. I'm good.
No, man, I put in like 30 hours that
Oh,
first
God,
weekend.
yeah. And you
And I
didn't
didn't
even
even
leave
leave.
the first area.
I didn't even leave the first area. 30 hours in the game. Didn't even
At
leave
least
the
he
first
knows he
area.
enjoys it. He
Oh
will
yeah.
enjoy it if
Oh yeah.
whenever the day comes and
Oh,
he
he's
picks it
gonna
back
When it
pick
up.
it
comes
back
around,
up.
yeah.
So,
It'll-
did we all
Pokemon
watch?
of anime characters? Are we gonna?
Well, I
I
was
didn't
going to
watch it
ask.
at all. The
You did-
Nintendo thing, I ain't even
No,
care.
no, no, not that. It sucked. It was pure trash. It shouldn't even have been a
Okay.
thing. No,
Yeah,
I
I
was gonna
mean-
say that everybody watched
Dang.
the Gotham Knights.
Yeah.
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 Well,
So
there you go.
So first
Yeah,
off, the
we saw
guy,
it.
like, at least we know we got gameplay because the guy who was playing sucked. I was like, man, this guy.
Well, I'll say this. So, like, if you're gonna reveal information about a game, I'm so glad it wasn't CG. Man, I would have
Yeah.
been pissed if it was just CG. Like that would have been ridiculous. But the good thing is they showed us actual gameplay. Looked like real gameplay. They showed us the menus, they showed us pausing, upgrading, changing equipment. That's the kind of stuff that I want every manufacturer to show us. Like every time
Word.
they're like, "We have this new game." I don't want to see CGs. I don't want to see story stuff. Like, show me what the game looks like. Show me what it looks like when you pause it. Don't show me like this perfectly scripted battle where the enemy does this and you roll out of the way and it's so cool. No, 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 no. Slow it down, stop the gameplay, because the majority of the time you're not doing that. You're navigating through menus, you're, starting a multiplayer lobby. Like most
Oh,
of the
yeah.
time that's the
You're
stuff that
checking
you're
your
interacting.
ammo. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So show me the
That-
boring stuff. Like so I
Let me
know
see
that
the
the
HUD
systems work.
so I
The
can
HUD,
see.
exactly, right.
Mhm.
And so the whole scripted, like kind of gameplay I'm not really interested in. So they knocked it out of the park with that. Real gameplay, they showed drop-in, multiplayer. They showed the different types and how different characters have different styles, cool and all. But there's a problem.
Oh, well,
When
yeah. Let's hear your problems, and I'll tell you my problems.
So my problem is this game is by Warner Brothers.
Mhm.
And the last game that came out by Warner Brothers was Shadow of War. Was Lord of the Rings Shadow of War. And that game
I heard
was so
things.
bogged down with microtransactions that you
It
could
had
not play the game.
microtransactions?
It had a ton of microtransactions. It was
Wasn't it a
literally
single player story?
The game was a microtransaction.
it was a single player story driven game with microtransactions. The whole point of Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War was this nemesis system where you fought different types of orcs, and then as you
Yeah.
fought them, they grew stronger. And so you had
Yeah.
to buy orcs from the store to fight.
Completely ruined how, because the first one was great. I didn't even beat the second one.
There's no organic system anymore. You had to go to the store and buy a stronger orc to come after you. I mean, it was insane. The game was critically.
So you
bad.
had to microtransaction progress.
You
in
had
the
to
game.
buy challenges. Like,
Yes.
hey, this game's too easy. I need to make this difficulty.
So that's the problem. That was the last game that they came out with. Okay. So, all right. So after a while, after, I don't know, a couple of months after it released, they took all the microtransactions out and it broke the game completely because you were supposed to buy the microtransactions to play the game. So when they got a bunch of backlash and they took the microtransactions out, the game broke because you couldn't play it anymore. So Warner Brothers went on the DL, and they haven't released a game since then. And now the Arkham trilogy series is over, right? Anybody who's played it, I don't know, I've never played it, but it's over. So they're thinking,
Yeah, it's over. The last
so
game ended it for
so
sure.
they're trying to figure out a way to make a new game, and so they make this the Arkham, what's it called? The new one?
Arkham
Arkham
Knights.
Arkham Knights. And when they pulled up that menu to look at the stats, it said legendary, it said epic, it said it was tier-based gear.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be like a looter shooter to extent.
And they had skins. They had colors based on this. So you got a legendary this, but it was blue, or a legendary this, but it was purple.
Hang on, time out. Those things were there, but all their skins look like the standard ones from the comic book. So are they doing the same thing that Avengers did with the?
Yep.
Oh,
So they're doing the exact same thing that Marvel's Avengers did, which
and look what happened to them.
Exactly, which caused that to completely fail. And the
Man,
and
I
the kicker,
uninstalled that game so fast.
the kicker for me was the pre-order bonus was a skin for a motorcycle. What is that? What is a skin for a motorcycle? They did not learn. They didn't learn.
Nope. My thing is like, my thing with, you know, they
How
only
do they
show
not learn though?
because no company learns, because microtransactions are the way, right?
Yeah. Because
But you
$10
can do it
billion.
and make
DC's the way.
copy Fortnite. Just copy Fortnite.
DC's the way, Craig. DC's
No.
the way. Transactions
Fortnite
are
makes
the way.
$10 billion on microtransactions.
Nobody
That's
can
what they're
copy
doing. They're
Fortnite,
copying
man.
Fortnite.
No, okay, but do it well. Don't be
Well,
stupid
if they
about
wanted
it.
to copy Fortnite, then the game needs to be free.
Free. Yeah,
If you gave me a good product, I would.
If they
throw
gave me
money
a
at
no, yeah, if they gave me a good product that was free, that's the whole thing. I don't want to pay, if they even try, to $60 for this game, and then I have to buy shit that should be in this game. And that's why everybody loved Elden Ring, and why it's probably going to win Game of the Year, because it was a fully completed game, 0 microtransactions. And you can get, if I saw an NPC with a skin, I can literally kill him and take it.
Wear his clothes?
I could wear his clothes. I just got to kill him.
Yo, give me the fit, B. Give me the fit.
Hey, you don't need that. And just take it.
Oh, man. That's Skyrim, man.
Hey, man, this is the newest drip. I just got it off that nun.
Skyrim, you could do it too. Just beat anybody down and take their armor.
And I've heard that Skyrim made a way that you could buy mods.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, but that's so stupid, because PC users like, what the heck? They can just install mods for free.
No, but yeah, I'm just saying, like, but like, mods were encouraged for a while, and then weren't they taken? Like, didn't Skyrim take the ability?
No.
To
They
do
never.
mods
No,
for a
they
while?
never stopped. They never stopped the ability to do mods. But basically, what they did is they hired creators. They hired modders to create content specifically for the game. Okay, well, that just sounds like mods that you pay for. Because if you hire a modder to create a mod for your game, they're supposed to be free, but these ones you're charging for. And so that was the big problem. So you could still use free mods all you want. It's just these ones, if you wanted this sword or this player home built by this one modder,
which
really
wouldn't matter,
cool
because
mod.
another modder could see that and be like, well, I can just create that for free.
I can do that, and I'm gonna make it better. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So I mean, it was a complete failure because people didn't want to pay for it. They're like, why would we pay for something that's free? That's the most ridiculous thing.
Yeah.
And this is the corporate overlord saying you're leaving money on the table if you don't charge for this content.
It was mostly geared for console players who.
That's another thing too. Consoles can't have mods, but PCs can, and so they wanted to bring mods to consoles.
Yeah. So it wasn't necessarily targeting PC players, because they knew PC players wouldn't give a damn. It was targeting console players.
Can I throw a random topic out there?
Well, hold on. Let's finish the Dark Knight real quick.
Oh yeah. And
my bad. I thought we were done with that. My bad.
The statues. The statue looks awesome. I know you've seen the statue. It's like
I saw it.
$200. It's like the $200 or $300 special collector's.
But that's my thing. I don't want to spend that much money and then be pissed off about the game. I don't like how they have Red Hood.
Statue. I ain't gonna play.
I do not like how Red Hood looks in that game. He
Oh, I
looks
thought you were
like
saying you don't like Red Hood. Like
no,
was
I don't
just
like how he
weak.
looks. He looks like a fucking juggernaut when he's not.
He is
He's the
beefy.
same
He's
size
beefy.
as Nightwing. In all the comics, he is not this beefed up fucking person. He's agile. He was Robin. Like, okay, Nightwing was more agile because he was in a circus from a kid. So him doing all that stuff, cool. That's Nightwing. He can do all that. But Red Hood can do that to an extent. He's not just this muscular person, and he didn't primarily need to depend on guns. He could get in there hand to hand, and it seems like they have him so focused around just using guns. I was like, that's not the case. Like, he was using guns to just kill people. But when he came up against, when he came against Batman, it was all hand to hand. Like, they were going at it.
So what's the name of the statue? Is it Dark Knight statue or?
No,
all you gotta do is just look up Dark Knight's collector's edition.
Yeah, that's all.
It's a nice statue. It has all 4 of them on it.
Collector's edition.
And then them allowing it, like, he has this mystic jump now. I was like, well, that's completely out of fucking nowhere.
Bro, right?
Mystic
like,
jump?
That's not how the Lazarus Pit works.
It doesn't just give you fucking powers.
Yeah, like,
or everybody be diving in that thing.
Man,
you have to dive.
Not even Ra's al Ghul has that kind of ability.
And he's been alive since Jesus.
He's been the main one bathing in there every day. Like, so they just randomly gave him mystic powers, which makes no fucking sense to me
at all.
I was like, you could have just gave this man a fucking grappling hook or something.
It's
to
just
like
so
quick pull himself.
Harry, you're so bright.
Yeah,
I know. I'm trying to. Sorry, y'all. It's like when I was at the pool. You know, like the shirt came off. And,
and all the ladies were like, "Ah!"
Yeah, that's what happened.
There's Harry.
My eyes is what they were saying. No, they gave him mystic powers so he can fight Superman. Because remember, Superman is weak to magic.
But he's not even. Superman's not even in this, and he's not even in the fucking Suicide Squad.
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
I'm just talking out of my ass. I have no idea.
I don't understand it. It made zero sense to me. I was like, this. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what they do with it's the other Robin, right? His normal son, Dick. Not Dick. The fuck is his son's name? Damien. Is that who it is? Mm-hmm. He better have a sword. Because that man was rocking a fucking sword.
I'm leaving.
He was like, when he was first showcased, this man had his blade. He was like, I'm all about it. Like, you can't get rid of this man. You better give him his katana.
Fine, I won't. I'm cutting limbs off though.
Yeah. It's like, I wasn't raised like you. I've been killing people since I was a kid.
Man.
So everybody's going to be pre-ordering it to get the statue because all the fans will want the statue. And then the game's going to be garbage, and everybody's going to be upset. Oh, you know, I spent $200.
That's what's stopping me, man. I'll just wait for a statue to go on sale online. Oh, you know what's going to happen? Somebody's going to pre-order it from GameStop, wait to pick it up, hear the reviews, and GameStop's going to have one sitting in there, like they always do. They always have one collector's edition, 1 or 2 sitting in there. I literally walked in.
I got to start copying Dom's way.
When I went into Best Buy,
good things, man.
Oh yeah, dude. When I went to Best Buy. Down south, that's seen you guys the picture of the 4 Forbidden West collector's editions just sitting there. I'll just go down south and get it. I know they'll have it. They always have an abundance of stuff. And see what's going to happen is it's going to sit in GameStop for so long. They're going to put it. It's just going to become a deal, like how I got the statue of the Jump Force.
I know where I'm going to go when I go.
They had it in there so long that it just dropped. It dropped in price so bad. I was like, "Yep, I will buy this now."
And I will take that.
I'll take that. That looks nice. And like honestly, the price I paid was just for the statue alone. I was like, "This is just a dope ass statue." That's it. I don't give a shit about the game. The statue's
all my
nice.
shit's dope.
Yep. I have the game, and I've never even gotten past like I think the second fight in the story. Just wanted the statue.
Somebody gave it to me for free. PlayStation, Xbox. Somebody, I don't know. I'm not sure, but hold on. Let me rotate this because we're not sponsored by Schofferhofer. But again, Schofferhofer, if you're watching.
Also, Fanta.
Talk to me.
Smirnoff. We're not sponsored by Smirnoff.
No, we're not sponsored. I was just thirsty.
Yeah.
Stay thirsty, my friends. Nope, that's the.
That is not your slogan.
It's peaches for the streets.
Peaches for the streets,
Oh
boy.
man.
Oh no.
Oh man,
That's funny.
This
Damn.
is Sparta.
This is Sparta.
We are farmers. Dun, 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 dun. I love how it's always Taco Bell.
Oh my god, Taco Bell is always jumping into stuff,
oh
man.
my God.
Why are you here?
Taco Bell, you don't even have video games. Yes, I do.
Actually,
In 1988.
This man has everything. Oh my God. So,
Burger King have a
Alright.
game.
All right, let's jump into it then. Let's
Craig,
do
what was it? Well, Craig had a quick topic. he
Oh
wanted to
yeah,
hop into.
yeah.
Oh, so me and Harry were talking about this, and I remember seeing a Twitter thing about it, and then like a short YouTube video.
Put the mic close to your mouth.
A short YouTube video and a Twitter poll about this, and it was talking about how interested people would be in a Power Rangers open
Put a little bit away from
Alright.
your mouth, just a little bit.
a Power Rangers open world RPG. Gee,
No,
I hate it here.
it's okay.
Better or worse?
Okay, we'll find that
Better.
sweet point.
Or,
What it is, it's rubbing up against your beard too, so you go in and out a little bit.
now is this good? Is this good?
Yeah, that's fine.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. All right, we're good.
Yeah, continue.
All right, thank you. All right, so it was a poll on how interested people will be in the Power Rangers open world, like RPG, drop in, drop out kind of game, and it'll be squad based. And they showed some concept art, and it looked amazing. Like they had the T-Rex and just like super sleek and futuristic, kind of like the new Power Rangers movie, but like 10 times cleaner, like a video game version, so it wouldn't be all CG. The Rangers, from what I saw, was there was a red Ranger and a black Ranger. Like it looked very much like it did in the movie, but just like a little bit more sleek. Like I don't know, like it had a bit more edge to it, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. I would 100% be on board with that. Like, and it just got me wanting one of those games. Like that. Can you imagine a Power Rangers game with like today's combat? Like, and Saban doesn't own Power Rangers anymore. Like I think it's owned by someone here in America. But like either way, it's like we can do whatever we want with it now. So please, whoever, if
Hold on.
make the game, make the game, please, make the game. Oh my god, I would play that so fast.
You got tomato on your face. I don't know how.
She had a tomato.
All right, everybody, guest starring Ava today on the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Oh, she's so cute.
Ava, what's your favorite Pokemon? Exactly. Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
picture day today.
Which one's like? Which Pokemon is completely silent? Like, which Pokemon is just like known for quiet?
None.
Sudowoodo?
A silent Pokemon?
Yeah, maybe. I think Sudowoodo would be a good one. It pretends to be a tree, you know.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and it's not like they're aggressive.
Mr. Mime's supposed to be a mime and not talk, but he's
Mr. Mime is a
Mime.
sexual offender.
I was
don't
going to
care
say,
what
Yes.
anyone.
can we talk about Mr. Mime and how he's always spending time with Ash's mom?
Oh,
You
yeah,
feel
he's
me?
And she's
clapping
always
him.
like, okay, Ash, you can go now. And he's like, are you sure? And Mr. Mime's like in the background, like making a drink. He's like, yeah, buddy, I got
Bro,
it.
he's
Don't worry."
always-
Yeah, I got this. I'm
He's
miming
always
it.
in the kitchen or something. He's about
always
to
in
chop
the
it up
kitchen.
right now.
Yeah.
Mr. Mime it.
Oh man.
And
So-
he looks hella creepy. Why is he a balding 30-year-old dude?
So before we move on, since you brought up the Power Rangers,
Mhm.
I have these comic books that are like if the Power Rangers were like a more mature adult type of thing, and it's a friend of mine, a friend of his had them published. They're called, I don't know if you can read that or not. It's Codename Power, and so it's just like, so it's like
You actually have
Yeah.
What, Jerry? I already fucked with you, but now I really fuck with
So
Wow.
you.
like
Harry has everything.
it's like super mature like Power Rangers. Like
That's the fucking Power
No,
Rangers.
not like. Have you heard of Into the Grid?
mm-mm.
Like that's like a mature their comic book that's currently running. It's so good.
So
It's
there's
so good.
there's a yellow one too. I think there's only two issues published, but I mean like the stuff is just
You're scratching yourself.
it's so good.
That's
So
legit, dude. I didn't know
yeah,
you were a fan like that, Harry. I respect it.
I mean just like it's
Oh, he put in work.
yeah, so it's really cool. It's only just the two issues that I ever got, but I mean I don't know if they ever published more, but it was something I wanted to bring up and show you guys one day. Um,
That
but
was
yeah,
really good timing.
so
Yeah, go universe.
Go Universe. All right. So I just read something. Just a complete side note. Like people are, I don't know how many people are expecting a PS5 Pro, but they're like Sony still hasn't announced the PS5 Pro, but because of past history, they think it's one's going to happen. I was like, they can't even get normal PS5s out to people, let alone trying to make a PS5 Pro. Who's going to be able to buy it, and what parts are you going to use? Considering that you can't even supply enough normal PS5s for people.
Mm.
So
That's just something.
I was just talking about this at work today. And the Intel CEO was quoted to say like I'm not sure if it was Intel or not. I better not say that. A tech company CEO was saying that the microchip shortage is going to last until like 2025. So like I don't know how they plan on making anything if the shortages are going to continue on for another 3 years. So,
They're going to still make them. They're just going to trickle out, and then eventually, by then, everybody will have a
mm.
PS5. But there won't be a Pro
so
anytime
base
before then.
so basically they're I think what's going to happen is I don't know if you guys have been watching the prices with the scalpers, but they've started to come down pretty, considerably. They're not $1,300 anymore. They're only 700. So I mean, like the prices have come down. I still wouldn't, still don't recommend
Yeah.
anyone buy PS5s from scalpers. But there's plenty of Twitter accounts that you can follow, plenty of stock notification places that you can go that'll tell you when something is in stock and you go and get it. That's how I got mine. So I mean, like, yeah, there's ways to do it that isn't buying it from a scalper. Um, but they're probably, just based on the current climate, they're probably going to start shipping them to stores. Like you might walk through a Best Buy right now and see an Xbox Series S on the shelf.
Well, you
I know I
will.
have.
You can't hear. Yeah, the
Yeah, I
Xboxes
was going to
aren't
say
what's
it.
a shortage. It's
I
the
know I have.
PS5s.
So eventually they're going to start putting the X's and the PS5s on the shelf. And when
Yeah.
that happens, the scalping market will be done. There'll always be a slight markup for buying things off eBay or wherever, but otherwise it won't be like it. So
I'm gonna go put this girl in her bed. Just distraction. Come on, you guys. Hold on. Let me go put it. Let's
right.
get you something to drink, and you need to lay down.
we can clip this out. It'll be all right. Greg, you all right, man?
Yep, I'm gassy.
Oh, it happens, man.
I had pizza for dinner. It
Oh.
didn't agree.
Oh, we had I don't know, we had some bolognese. So it was good. It was good. I don't know about clipping it out now. Now the singing going on.
Baby for sale.
Oh no,
Baby for sale.
must
Good
be
luck.
South Carolina.
Good luck. Ain't gonna get nothing out of it.
You left the bathroom light on.
Now that the baby's born, ain't nobody want to take care of it. Oh,
Fact.
oh, sorry. This is a non-political podcast. All right,
Mm,
non-political.
facts. We'll clip that out too.
Yeah.
People will sprint with that one,
Ooh.
even though it's facts.
Indeed.
.com.
Indeed.com. Yeah, right. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff going on in there. If you're looking for a job, Indeed.com. Oh, by the way, not sponsored by Indeed. However, I think you guys know it by now. If you're watching.
If you haven't heard of Indeed by now, like
Yeah, Indeed, if you're watching, let us know. We'll advertise.
they probably already have our information.
Oh, they definitely do. I know they got mine. I mean, shoot,
They got mine.
if anybody's looking for a job, yeah, they got their stuff.
Mm-hmm. They're like, oh, you want to work? Bet you got to come through me.
That's right. Come to Big Daddy, indeed.
I don't know how they managed to become that, but they did it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, the other one was, what was it? Monster.com was another job site. There's,
mm,
I feel like there was one that was called
I,
like,
I, f- I feel like wasn't I thought Monster was
was that a
for
web?
houses.
I don't know. It was like, it was either that or like a website. Like you could go to
Was
their
Do you
website and buy.
remember Mozilla? What was Mozilla?
Mozilla is the people that make Firefox.
Oh, so it's Mozilla Firefox.
Yeah. So the cool thing about
Oh,
Mozilla Firefox is, um, do you remember the web browser Netscape Navigator?
vaguely.
So there was a free internet browser back in the day called Netscape Navigator, and that
Too
turned
many
into
distractions.
Mozilla Firefox.
What about Firefox?
It's Netscape
The key
Navigator
to becoming Hokage.
basically.
You just gotta beat Naruto.
No, I just have to beat the fox.
Which fox?
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, I don't know spoilers, but
No, we can't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Let's just move on.
I don't know spoilers, man. But
Nah. Oh no.
So some people are saying that Gotham Knight could use another delay after the gameplay that they've seen.
Hold on, it's already been delayed?
Yeah.
Oh,
Everything
damn.
was delayed when COVID hit.
Oh, wait a minute. My guy, is this being streamed right now?
yeah, I was gonna say, are we on Twitch?
Not Twitch. Why?
Because I have vocalized the fact that I have gas twice now.
Oh.
It is what it is. I don't care.
I'm over here making offhand political comments, so.
Yeah, we don't want people to be too salty.
So, what's the upcoming game you guys are looking forward to? If any.
Breath of the Wild 2.
Yeah, but we know that's delayed till next year. Like something recent. Like I'm looking forward to Mario Strikers coming out.
The space one, Bethesda Space.
Starfield.
Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
DNF Duel.
Wait, what?
What? Yeah.
DNF Duel, Dungeon Fighter Duel. It's a fighting game.
What the hell?
From
like, you ever heard of Blaze Blue?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a genre, like games in that genre. It's pretty cool. Like, I think it's still in closed beta right now.
Huh.
But it's pretty legit, and the fights, like the combos, look insane. And what they did was they took like something like maybe like the Unreal Engine, or basically they took a 3D engine but locked it so your 2D characters only move in a 2D plane.
Mm-hmm.
But when the fights hit certain points and you do certain combos, like it allows the camera to switch and shift in these like insane ways that makes the fights way more dynamic. And it was just super cool. Like, I really want to play that game. It looks legit, and some of the characters look insane. Like this one dude, I know I'm gonna main. He edgelord, obviously. He's a samurai or a no, he's a Ronin because he's not armored up. He's Ronin, and he's like a zombie or something, and he's got like a demon spirit with him.
What? Like a
So
stand?
that basically that like mimics his moves with the swords. It was clean, dude. I was like, I
Nice.
have to play this game. It looks
Okay.
so
Great.
good.
Okay.
But it's called DNF Duel, Dungeon Fighter Duel.
So I pulled up the list, the list of games, and I there's nothing left. Like
There
the summer,
isn't, man.
like so Splatoon 3 got delayed to September.
I know there was a Splatoon 2.
Yeah, Splatoon 3, Splatoon 3 and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got their dates switched. So
Does
Xenoblade.
anybody know anything about Xenoblade?
No.
Yeah, I was gonna say I get all the Xenoblades when they come out because if you don't, they're $150 used later if you try to get them.
Yeah, because
Why
like
is that? Like that? Like okay, I have one to the Wii U.
Mm-hmm.
Xenoblade Chronicles, I believe that's what it is.
I think it's X. I think is the one that's on the Wii U.
Why the hell is that game spiked so high?
It's cult. It's cult popularity. That's why. Like
yeah,
it's not super popular, but like the fans that love it, they will buy every single copy. And there's only so many there's not so many copies printed either. So they end up being super rare, and so the people that have them hold on to them, and they just gain value, just like any Nintendo game. Any Nintendo game that exists never drops below retail price,
Yeah.
even used. And so like the cheapest way to buy Nintendo games is to buy them on launch because they don't come down in price. And so like it's so Xenoblade is one of those occult phenomenon games, and they sell like crazy. Um, the only other thing that I've got on my list is Ragnarok, God of War. And
I think that's going to release at some point.
yeah,
this year.
that's not coming out till next year. I don't
And
think
it
so.
doesn't matter when it releases; it's going to take over that month. I don't care what it releases; it's going to take it over.
True.
And then Scarlet, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet and Scarlet.
Yeah, but we know that's going to be like a November, December kind of release.
You think that's gonna come out this year?
Oh no,
they already said it is. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
dude, we discussed this. Arceus was their beta.
Mm-hmm.
Arceus was just a trial run, and there's like they love it. Here's a
like,
trailer to the real game.
Put it out.
You know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I still haven't watched that trailer.
It's good, man. It's good.
It's like
Hold on, I'm gonna do it right now. Live reaction.
Live reaction. Here we go. Just don't show the video because copyright.
No one can see it. Like I'm not gonna share my screen.
Nintendo copyright you for anything.
Yeah, right. If they hear the music, they'll copyright it. So
if they hear us say Nintendo too many times, they'll copyright us.
They're like,
bro, we can only say it twice more this video.
I was gonna say the ninjas are watching. They're like, hey,
right?
We can't say we can't say the N company either. It just sounds wrong.
That's your
The
seventh
N company.
No.
Yo,
No, what they say is that's your seventh N word, and we're like, whoa, hold on, we
didn't.
well, that's not, we didn't.
we didn't. Okay, so Pokemon.
While he looks up that, Harry, what did you ever get Strangers of Paradise, the Final Fantasy game?
No, I'm
You
not
didn't?
gonna buy that. No,
I
played the demo of it.
I still have not seen gameplay of it.
Don't bother. It's
You
not.
don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Maybe that's probably what is holding me off from getting it because when a game's either good or bad, you hear about it. In this game,
You haven't
it's
heard
just
anything
been
about.
I haven't heard anything.
Yeah,
It's just a silent
I mean,
game.
if you really want it because you're a fan of Final Fantasy,
Well, I don't really want it because I'm Final Fantasy. I just
wait
want
until
it to see.
wait until it's cheap. I mean, right
So-
now I think you can get it for $40. So I mean, like,
So while Craig is looking that up, check this out, Harry. I'm gonna drop this link in Discord, right?
all right.
Now I know, like, so a fan made this,
Oh, it's Fortnite.
and
again?
this looks. Well, they couldn't do it. First off, like, there's like maybe one day, but dude, imagine if Fortnite looked like that.
So all they would need to do for this is they would put it in well, they couldn't put it in the Unreal Engine. I'm trying to think.
I think this is Unreal Engine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Epic owns the Unreal Engine, don't they?
Yeah, it's yeah.
So the Unreal Engine just came out with a new iteration of it called Unreal Engine 5.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
Unreal
being-
Engine 5 has the
From what I've
Matrix-
seen of that, it looks amazing.
It has like the Matrix demo, and there's a couple of other things that have been in Unreal Engine 5, and like it looks amazing. And so like since Epic owns Fortnite and the Unreal Engine 5, realistically this could be a thing. They could realistically make Fortnite look like that because they own Unreal Engine 5. It's their in-house engine. Their developers are already intimately familiar with it, and it wouldn't take a whole lot of effort. It would take development effort. I'm not going to pretend to be an armchair developer and say it would just be free. They could just make it look like this if they want. No. It would take some time.
It would take, yeah, it would, and I would know. This is why I know they will not do it. Every 3 to 4 months, Fortnite has a drastic event story-wise. You can't make a drastic event story wise in that amount of time with it looking that fucking graphical. It's just that's too much.
So they would probably see the thing is they probably wouldn't make it required for everyone. So like they have ray tracing effects in Fortnite. But if your graphics card doesn't support ray tracing, then you don't see it.
Yeah, that's why if you see the big time streamers and stuff, their Fortnite, you're like, why does their Fortnite look like that? Because everything's at the lowest possible fucking settings.
Yeah, so they can get the highest amount of frames. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, it's possible. What they would have to do is they'd have to release some sort of world-changing event. Like everyone goes through a
Okay,
portal or
late
whatever. And it looks,
2022. That looks pretty cool.
yeah, yeah. The new Pokemon game looks. I mean, it looks amazing. It's
Yeah. Oh,
basically
yeah.
just.
I'm not sure how I
modern-
feel about that water starter. Like a duck.
Oh yeah, he looks like a Daffy,
Donald.
a Donald.
I still
Yeah,
don't
it's
like the
Donald.
water starter in the last Pokemon game. The freaking what was it, a frog?
I don't even remember.
I didn't like any from Sword and Shield. I didn't like any of the starters. I didn't like any of them.
I don't know what they look like.
Well,
Sword
except
and Shield.
for except Sword and Shield. Except for the only one I liked was the grass one because he turned into like a big ass gorilla beating on the drum. But still, that was a stretch. I still wasn't like a fan of them.
I always pick fire starters. Always. It doesn't matter what the other ones look like.
Hey guys, because of the interview, I'm gonna hop off at 10:30.
No, that's completely fine. Shoot, that's what time
Okay.
we need to be up by then.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
we
don't
need
know
to
what
be
time we
done by
started, but
then.
yeah.
We're 56 minutes in.
Oh, I was gonna say
Okay.
there's no timer on Discord, so I never know how long we were recording for. But
No, like I because me recording, I can see it. So.
right.
What time is your interview?
9:30.
Oh, okay, not bad.
I want to be
Okay.
well rested. Make sure I get there early.
No, stop being late, man.
UF traffic. It's a habit. UF traffic. Finding the location. On UF. I want to be there considerably early, especially. So I'm not
Bless you.
sweaty. Like
True.
Yeah, I don't want to walk in Florida sun.
I'm surprised they're not having you do like this fucking interview.
We already did that.
Oh, they just want to meet you now. Save that up, get it clean, man.
I am. Yeah. I'm going there looking like you.
Representing shit. No, I'm rough. I got the job. This is rough. I don't care.
Right.
Like I have the job. Like, like nope. You gave me the job now.
Oh yeah. I was about to say, where are my clippers? Okay, they're in the bathroom.
Man. It's hard to not talk to you guys about this, but I did go and see Doctor Strange 2.
Haven't seen it. I haven't
Great.
seen it.
Don't tell me.
All I'm saying is it's a good change to the Marvel formula that they've had. And I'm just saying it's a good change for this particular movie because of, it's got to deal with Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange and, basically sorcery and stuff. So it gets dark. Like that shit has some dark parts, which is good. It makes sense because Wanda don't give two shits. So it worked out, man. It was really good.
I don't know if we're going to see it in theater or not. We haven't seen a movie in theater since COVID, so I don't know.
Oh, probably not. It'll eventually in like a couple months hit Disney Plus, but
yeah, that's
Dan
probably
was that a great movie. Like I would go and see that again in theaters. It was good.
You should go to our theater. The theater here in town is usually pretty empty.
Oh yeah, the Celebration Point, man. Go there.
Yeah,
because it doesn't even matter if you got people next to you, dude. You can recline back and just be chilling.
Yeah, we just haven't been. That's all. I mean,
go to Walmart, get you some dollar candies. Put them in your pocket, walk in. That's what I did.
All right, so the last topic, because I know we're short on time.
Chi-Chi is a terrible mother.
No, I disagree. But it is what anime protagonists or main characters would match up perfectly with Pokemon.
So which characters are we gonna go with?
So I'll go first, and he's not a main character, but it makes too much sense. I'll go with Kakashi. Okay, and Kakashi would get Pikachu because he's always training, spiky, yellow-haired, people, and they're always using. And he uses lightning, and sometimes they use lightning, and like Pikachu is the perfect Pokemon for Kakashi.
Yeah.
Who would you give Guy? It would have to be a fighter. But who?
Gotta get Hitmonlee.
It would have
Hitmonlee,
to.
yeah, Hitmonlee because
You
of
don't
Lee.
think you would?
Yeah.
You want?
Guy gets Hitmonlee.
We can't do it based off of that. At least
Why
I
not?
would,
Great.
man,
He
I
would
would
throw hands with him every day.
I would
Well-
at least say he would either get Primate or Hitmontop.
No, you know who would get Hitmontop? Sanji.
Sanji would get Hitmontop.
Yep,
For sure.
he would.
Because they even have the
'cause
same fighting
'cause,
style.
Yeah, he walks on his hands and kicks with his feet in a circle. Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
There's no
man.
there's no like sword Pokemon. Like there is a Pokemon that is a sword, but
Yeah.
there's no like Pokemon. There's a Pokemon that rides a horse,
Yeah, that's true.
but there's
What?
no Pokemon. Yes, there's legit in Sword and Shield. There is a Pokemon that rides a horse. It's two Pokemons. One just rides the horse like a fucking steed.
Mm.
Who? Okay, so who would you guys give Ichigo? What would Ichigo's Pokemon be?
Ooh, sounds
Houndoom.
tough. Houndoom.
Houndoom.
Yeah,
Really?
Houndoom would be cool. Okay. Yeah. I'll go with
Houndoom.
I can no. You know what? I could see him having a Gengar, and it'd just be pissing him off in the background. You would need you. He would have a Gengar just to have that.
Oh man.
Just something that's getting on his nerves in the background.
Oh man. Oh.
What about-
so, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say what's his name from Jujutsu Kaisen? The main guy.
Itadori.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, he'd probably have like Score Bunny. You know, because like
It's almost randomest.
Score
'cause, like,
Bunny?
yeah, Score Bunny. You know, because he's
No.
like friendly and like like wants to be around everybody, and Score Bunny's like all happy and like.
Well, then if that's your analogy, I'd just give him Totodile. Totodile's way more happier.
So we're doing this off like personality, or
Yeah,
I've been
yeah,
thinking
like-
like I
Yeah.
did Houndoom because his abilities
Mhm.
like they would mesh. Like what's the closest Pokemon to Ichigo's abilities? Maybe probably like a Houndoom. He's got like a bone structure, like the
Mhm.
horns out of his head, like the hollow or whatever. But
I
if we're going
gotta.
off personality, I gotta change. But go ahead.
Let's go to old anime. Trigun. What Pokemon would you give him? The gunslinger.
I would think like Scizor or something.
Really? A
Yeah,
grass floating
he's-
around in the desert all day?
Yeah, he's bright. He's bright red, and he's fast, and he's got an attitude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he could kill you. He just chooses not to.
Okay,
Don't let his appearance fool you. He's a bug. Yeah, sure, whatever. However.
Is it, he's a steel bug though.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's
mhm.
6'7". Like maybe you shouldn't mess with that bug.
Yeah, maybe we
Alright.
leave that one alone. So one I was going to say is Naruto, Ninetales, obviously.
Yeah,
So
obviously.
podcast over.
Right?
No.
Just roll credits. Let's go.
Let's see. Ichigo. What would I give Ichigo? Like his personality, pretty.
You could give him Cubone because he, puts on the mask.
Who would you give what's his name? Is it Kenpachi?
Oh.
Who would you give Kenpachi?
Kenpachi. I would give Kenpachi like Mankey or something.
I thought
Yeah.
Sandslash. For some reason Sandslash came to my head immediately, just because like the hair, the hair and the claws. They
No,
remind me.
you
of
want to know
Kenpachi.
who I would give him? I would give him Machamp. Because like him, if Machamp
Sees a challenge it wants
no,
it.
if he takes his belt off, his belt's supposed to suppress his power.
What?
It's how, yeah, so that was the thing back in Pokemon.
What?
It was that
Oh,
it said his belt
man.
was kind of like it held his
Yo.
power back. So if he took that shit off, they could just go at it and train.
Yo,
That's
Machamp
cool.
had
Right?
limiters? Get
Yeah.
out of here.
yeah, he has his belt is his limiter.
That's ridiculous.
Rip that bitch off and then he's
The
all
belt
powerful.
coming off.
So I thought of another one. The ice So with Zabuza in
Mhm.
like the first arc for Naruto, the
Okay.
Ice Kid, the
Hmm.
Ice Kid
Haku.
would Haku, thank you, would be a Glaceon.
Or
Okay, I can see it.
Dragonite or Dratini. Which one's the little blue? The
Dratini. That's
Dratini is
Dratini.
the little one, yeah.
okay, Dratini.
Let me see what else. I thought of some. Oh, so have you seen Elfen Lied?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Have you
Elfin
seen it?
Lied.
Elfen Lied. If you haven't seen it, you gotta see it. Whoa,
It's
man,
an
it's
anime.
Man.
yeah,
Okay, hold on.
yeah. It's
Let
like
me pull up my
yeah,
Zoro.
yeah,
It's
right. The Zoro, yeah. Elfen Lied is I'd put it on the level with Gantz.
it's up there. It's up
Yeah,
there. It's good. It's
How you
good.
spell that? Elf
uh
and
Lied.
oh,
yeah,
It's like Dutch or Norwegian or
yeah,
something.
it's some ELFENLIED or
there's
something.
two. Oh, this
Mhm.
chick.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I've seen enough about that. Okay, I know what
So
you're talking about.
Elfen Lied would totally be Mewtwo.
Yeah.
The
Oh
main
yeah.
girl, yeah, it'd totally be Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Like psychological experiment, like can rip
Ugh.
people's heads off, like even
Just
has
mass
horns. She's got
murder
horns.
on
I
a
mean,
group.
just dude, I'm telling you, yeah. So the
Her
girl
Yo,
invisible hands can reach the
Ichigo
fucking
would get a
space.
ditto.
This,
Ichigo
huh?
would be a Ditto because he can copy everybody.
Yep. Ichigo would be a ditto.
What's that? You have these
Ditto.
special powers? What do you know? Me too. Mm.
Who would you guys give Luffy?
Ooh, spoilers. Um,
What, how's that
Oh
a
yeah.
spoiler? No,
Yeah,
well
we can't talk about it because we know stuff.
you can't give him the monkey.
um,
That's
Spoiler
just
alert.
too obvious.
so I don't know. Maybe maybe like Poliwhirl or something.
Ollie Whirl.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's a frog and he swims.
or
He can't go swimming.
Poliwrath then.
Probably Raph's the bigger one, but he's still a toad.
I don't
When was
know.
the last
Okay.
time you saw Luffy dive in the water? It'd be
Uh,
okay.
You know what? He
Never.
would need a water Pokemon. So if he did fall in the water, they can get
Yep.
his ass. Like
Yep.
Lapras. And he needs one. I would say Lapras. That way he has something big enough to stand
fight
on
on.
and fight too if he needed to. Yeah, he needs a
Perfect.
big ass water
Lapras.
Pokemon.
I feel like
Or
Lapras
the
probably should
whale.
have had an evolve.
Oh, he could have the whale. That would be
Yeah,
perfect.
that's a whole
Yeah.
fucking
Wailord?
platform.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that would be
because he
legit.
could have a whale because Jinbei and his whale sharks, and also because Whitebeard's ship was a whale.
And wasn't it called Moby Dick?
Yes, it was Moby Dick. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
All right,
yeah, perfect.
what about Natsu from Fairy Tail?
Moltres.
Moltres right out the bat. Right
Yeah,
out
No
the
question.
bat.
that's
No
easy.
question on that one, man.
That's easy.
Wait. Is there?
But
Or
There's
but
a
Magmar.
Moltres, but
Or
there's a
Magmar, because he
there's
can
a
eat lava.
there's a fire cat, isn't there?
Flareon?
No, like
that's
cat.
I wouldn't. Would Eevee be considered a cat? I don't even know what the hell to
No,
consider
no.
Eevee.
Eevee's like a dog or a fox or something. I swear there's not a
Yeah, I
fire.
think he's a fox.
There's not a fire cat. There really isn't for real.
You're a
No,
fire cat.
no, there is a fire cat. Yes, you are right. There is.
Okay,
like,
I was gonna
it's
say
just a
that would
new
be
one.
that would be his because
Oh yeah, he's
because
like
of
that
Happy
tiger thing, right?
because
Because
his
of Happy.
Happy, his companion, the cat. He would have a companion that is also a cat that punches and is fire and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the fire cat. What's it called?
I need to finish
All
Fairy
right.
Tail.
Who we're giving to Goku?
What is the dumbest Pokemon?
Poliwhirl.
No, you need an intelligent to counter his dumbness.
Mew.
You need Mew would be
Mew.
perfect.
Mew.
Give him Mew
Just-
Mew
because
would be perfect.
Totally
he's just
broken,
like,
strong, and innocent, but
Yeah.
definitely smarter than Goku.
Yeah.
and
Mew.
he would be trying to fight him constantly, and Mew would be like, no.
No.
Sit
Nah, I
down,
don't
go to
wanna fight you."
sleep.
Just
Nah.
go away. I'm just gonna float the fuck away over here.
You're like, I'm
Okay.
just trying to eat my food in peace. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
This is actually pretty fun.
See, I told you, like, like you wouldn't expect it, like, but the more you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, this would be good. This would be good. Mm,
Okay. Let's go
Who would
with,
Jiraiya get?
ooh.
I don't want to say a toad because he can summon toads.
But if you did say he could summon toads, who's the lion? The lion legendary.
Inte?
Yeah, I mean, he would work, yeah. Because one of Jiraiya's attack is the lion mane, where he makes his hair go really long and he does,
Work.
so that's what I
Isn't
was
that
kind of
called
thinking.
like, Needle Jizu? That's what it's called, or some shit like that.
Yep.
He wraps
Well,
his.
I think that's when he like wraps it and shoots it out.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's called
You
like
only
the lion mane technique or something like that. So that's what I was thinking.
What other Pokemon anime out there?
His name is Sol Galeo.
First off, there's so many Pokemon. You gotta have like a list of freaking Pokemon next to you.
Yeah.
Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh my god.
Who would he get? Like, right?
He would get Marowak, because Marowak is wearing the skull of his dead mother. Yep, and it's also a fighter and has a bad attitude, and yeah.
But it's
Marowak for Ichigo.
Yeah, because he no Marowak for
Urameshi.
Oh yeah,
Urameshi.
Yeah, Urameshi.
I mean, well, they're all Ichigo, Urameshi, Goku's. They're all the same.
They're all the same. Okay. Shoot, I had one in my head. Oh, who are we giving to Madara?
Damn, because Madara would be really good for like Mewtwo as well. No, he gets Arceus.
Broken. Absolutely
Arceus.
broken.
Because
He gets Arceus. He's right. Because who beat Madara? Madara got hoed. He didn't beat. He wasn't beat.
An alien from outer space. The author could not stop this man. Couldn't stop him. And so it's like, they're like, well, how are you going to stop him? And he's like, I don't know, fucking aliens.
And they were like, all right.
And they're like, yeah, man,
story, bro.
whatever. I mean, sure, aliens. I mean, if it works.
I mean, they wrote it.
They
Don't know if it worked.
They can't go away now. They are in everything, these damn aliens. Man, I'm telling you.
Every anime is always alien.
All right. What other anime characters? Let's venture off.
What about Link? What about Link?
Link from Zelda?
Link from Legend of Zelda?
From Zelda, yeah.
Oh,
I like him for Rapidash or Ponyta.
That's what I was gonna say. He needs Rapidash. He needs something
he needs
fast.
like a horse,
he needs his steed. That or Arcanine.
That would be good. Yeah.
Ooh, Arcanine is good too.
Just because of Link's woofy pass, ride them, jump off. They're both in the battle.
Nice.
That would be nice.
Can you imagine riding into the battle on a giant wolf, and then the wolf's there fighting with you? Also, breathe fire.
I would give Ganon Alakazam.
I feel like Ganon might get Gengar. Like, cause Gengars aren't
what
like.
About,
go ahead.
What about that genie Pokemon? The legendary that's a genie.
Oh, there's like the 4 genies. There's like Thundurus, Tornadus.
Yeah,
Earthus.
one of them is black and red. And so as soon as you said Ganon, I was like, the black and red genie one. That one's perfect.
I think that one's the land one. Like he's like volcanoes and stuff. Yeah, that would work. Master Roshi.
Master Roshi.
Hey, here's one. Who would be Deadpool's Pokemon?
Is there anyone that's immortal?
Who has recovery? Yeah, right.
Yeah, like
Alakazam has recovery.
Deadpool would be Ditto.
You can't kill me. I am you.
I can see it.
I can see Deadpool having a Ditto.
Yeah, because like you're smashing it with a hammer and it's just bubble gum.
Hey, how you doing?
He's like, I don't care. Whatever.
What about the Mimikyu? Isn't the one that it like pretends to be the Pokemon that you want it to be or something?
No, it just pretends to be Pikachu because Pikachu is loved. It's a super depressing story.
That sounds like Deadpool. Secretly super depressing. Like if you think about it, like secretly super depressing. You know, like he puts on a brave face and he puts on a big thing that you think like he is a Pikachu. And it's funny because Ryan Reynolds voiced the Pikachu in Detective Pikachu.
That's hilarious.
So it works as a Mimikyu. Yeah.
And on that note, guys, I'm gonna be out.
Yeah, we're gonna call it. We are deep
All right.
into this. So that is it for today's podcast. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And if you guys have any Pokemon who you think should go with any gaming or anime protagonists, put them down in the comments. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next PvP podcast. Love, peace, and hair grease.
All right, y'all.